Hello students, in this session that is session 3. Okay, after that, before going to that session, we can rewind the previous sessions. In previous sessions, we discussed about web technology basics and the terminologies, and what are the technologies to develop a web page or document. Okay, in the previous session, we discussed about HTML technology, that is how to create HTML documents and HTML creation of document and structure of documents, and after that what are the tags used to implement HTML document, that are we are using some text formatting tags, and after that some lists concept, form concept, and after that we discuss about some special characters, escape symbols, creation of tables. Now we discuss about images. Okay, images in HTML. Images are nothing but the some file factory content of pictures. Okay, it is one of the format like pictures. This is known as image. The general formats of pictures is .jpeg format, .jpeg format. These are the available formats. Okay, .png format, .graphic image format. These are different available formats of image. Okay, these all are formats. All formats are supported by HTML document. Okay, next, how to include an image in the HTML document or a web page. Okay, first of all, if you want to include an image in web document, you have save that page, save that image in your local drives. Okay, you have the particular image is saved in local drives or computers. Okay, personal computers. Okay, then after, how to include an image in web document. What is the tag used to include an image in HTML tag is img. Okay, after that image, there is a syntax like image space source. Here src means source of the image. Okay, then after, in the quotation mark, we include the location of file. That means that where it is located, where it is placed in your local drives. Okay, after that there is also available a list of attribute values, that is alignment of the picture, that is presented in the document, that is center or left or right. Okay, these are different values you want to mention the image in document. Okay, after that there is another, that is height. Height is mentioned in the value, that is pixels. Pixels are a value. Okay, based on this height resolutions, the image can be displayed in the web document. Another one is width of the image, that is also in pixels. Okay, there is another value, another attribute value, that is another attribute value, that is align height, width, and the caption also. We can mention the caption of the image. Okay, caption of the image. Okay, we can implemented this with an example. Okay, simple example. For example, if you want to create a web document by including a sample image. Okay, image of college, for example image of the college. If you want to include, then the image describing this image with height value and width value, and also align of the image. Okay, this is the sample image, something like this. It is a image of college. Okay, this image is saved in our document or saved in our local files. Okay, for this you have to create a web document that is about image, HTML. Okay, after that head. In head section there is a title. In title part we can include the title of the page. After that close the head section. Then after open body section. In that you want to mention a background color. Okay, that is also attribute, that is BG color equal to some purple. By this we can include this tag or attribute. The total background of the page can be appeared in the form of purple color. After that open the tag that is heading. Use any heading, that is H3. It can also aligned in the center part of the document. Okay, after that mention the, you want to mention an image. For this use image tag. After that source of the image, that means where it is located in our files, PC or something, your local files. Locate the location. It includes in D drive with my files. It is a folder. After that my sample images, thereafter image of the file name of the image. Okay, that is something college dot with extension of JPEG. Okay, after completion of this enter the quotation mark, then after include the attribute values, that is it can be aligned in left part of the document. After that space height equal to in the value percentage, that is 40%. After that width of the image is equal to 40%. By this resolution, based on this resolution, the image can be occupied in our prepared document. Okay, then after close the image tag. After that if you want to name this image, that is simply name is college, then this name can be included in after the image tag college. After that close the image tag. Simple. After completion of this you can include all the contents or the parts of the body section. You can close the body section with closing tag of body. After that close HTML tag. After completion of this total process, whatever you want to include to prepare the document, you have to save the file with the extension of .html. Then save this file and double click on that file, then it automatically opens in the default web browser, whatever it is. Okay, this is the concept of image. And also there is another option is also there. If you want to create a link, that is explained in the previous session, that is hyperlinks. If you want to create a link to that image, then you automatically what you want to include. Okay, if you create a link to this image, then the mouse cursor whenever you move the mouse cursor, it automatically changes to hand symbol. That means that it is a clickable image. Means clickable image. Then it can be changed like this format. This format is called clickable image. Okay. How to create this image? You can simply include in the body section that before you include, you have to create the link by using the anchor tag. After that, to that link, that is for example, there is a link that is www.chambers.college. This is address or location of the whatever you want to reach. Okay. After this, you have to include an image tag. For this image, you can create the link to that image. Okay. After that, remaining parts, whatever it is. Okay. Source equal to something location. Previously, we include my files. After that, my sample image. After that, college dot the actual name of the image. Okay. After that, mention the whatever the requirements you want to mention the here. Then after close this, and after that you close the anchor tag. After close body tag. By this process, end of this process, the link generated to this image. Whenever to move this image, you can click the image, then automatically reach to this address. So that's why we called it as destination part. Destination part. And this is source. Okay. Where to reach. This is about how we can create a link to the currently included file image. Okay. After completion of this part, we can go to another option. Coming to next topic, that is multimedia objects. Okay. First of all, coming to, you have to know about data. Data is an information that is any format. Like there are two formats, that is general format. Another one is multimedia format. Multimedia format and the general format. In coming to general format, there is a text represented and regarding the information about the information about the data in the form of text. This is called general format of the text. Whereas the information is in the form of either audio or video or image or graphic format. These all are extension. For example, audio file can be in the extension of MP3, MP, something like this, and there is video in the form of .mp4, FLV format, web media format. These all are different types of the information in the form of video. Whereas image can be formatted with JPEG or .png or .gif. These all are different formats of the image. Okay. By considering these all our formats, this is in graphic GIF format. Okay. By considering these all formats, all formats can be called as multimedia content. Okay. If you want to include a multimedia content in the HTML document,
Okay, how to prepare those documents with the including of multimedia content. Okay, these are called different multimedia objects. How to include those objects in the HTML document? For this, we can use the tag is object. Okay, thus this object can be classified into two types, where object can include a multimedia content in the web browser. Whenever the user visit those websites or web pages, the multimedia content whatever we include, either it is in audio, video or graphical image, it can be represented with the object symbol. If the developer don't want to see an object, multimedia object, he represented as no object. Then the multimedia file only shows the JPEG file, shows the simple sample image file, in that space. Okay, no embed. Okay, sorry, this is embed. Embed means include whatever you want to include in the multimedia file in the object. This is no embed. Okay, no embed. Okay, after including a embedded file, the syntax is as follows: embed space source of the file, that is also saved in our local drives. That means either it is audio or video or any animation content, any animated content. These all are can be included by using embed with the source name. Okay, this is the tag used to include an image, include an multimedia content to the document. Okay, after that, what are the attribute values for the embed? Okay, there is also an attribute values which are align. That means that the multimedia object can be included with the alignment for the document preparation. These are center or left or right. These are the different property values for the whatever object we can include it in the outcome of the following. Okay, next one is auto start. Next one is auto start. This attribute value used to start or end. Or auto start means automatically whenever we visit the web page, then a media automatically start. Okay, then after play count is also available. That means that how many minutes or seconds, how many minutes or second if you wish to play that content of the multimedia. Then after there is another one is height of the multimedia content. It is also in the either in percentage value. That means total media can shown in this percentage. Okay, height, and also having width also there. Width means in the value percentage, either 30% or 40%, whatever you want to include those values. After that, name of the object. If you wish to name those objects whatever it is, you can name it as in the final object of the file. Okay, then after these all are different multimedia objects can be played with the format that is web media file. Okay, this is about the multimedia objects. Okay, this is about total multimedia objects. Coming to next topic, that is frames. Frames. In general, what is frame? Frame is there is in general in our homes or whatever particles, there is a frames that is we called as the total frame can be divided. Okay, if you wish to show some picture here and another here and another here, okay, total one is called frame set. Total one is called frame set, and these are different frames. These are different frames. Frame 1, frame 2, frame 2, frame 3. Okay? Frame 4. This is a single window. We partition that window into 4 parts. Whatever you wish to partition those frames is called, total one is called frame set. For this, we can include a tag that is frame set, that is use the tag frame set. Okay, there is also having options like if you want to partition those total frame set into frames by using in the rows value, rows or columns. If you wish to change partition those total frames into total frame set, okay, then you have to give the values so that give that values for that frame into partition. Those values are total frames can be divided into. If you want to change total value, consider as 100%. If you want to partition those 100 value into different frames, that is 50%, 50%, then total frame set can be divided into 2 partitions with the values 50% or 50%. Then if you want to column partition, there is also 50%, 50%. Means that total frame set in the considering the column value with the change, that is 50%, 50% partition based on the values. Okay, by this, these are also attribute values and also having the, that is border. It will create a border to every frame, whatever you partition total frame set into. After that, you have another one, that is scroll. Okay, you fit the total window in that frame, then automatically if this is value yes or no or auto, okay, this can value means auto fit the total window. This is scroll, it allocates a scrolling, vertical scrolling and horizontal scrolling, both can be arranged. Okay, if there is no value, give the no value, there is no scroll bar in that window. Okay, for this you can see a sample example to create different frames in a single window. For this, create a sample vase. Okay, this is a sample document where you can create different frames in the order rows. Okay, these are rows. Okay, row 1, row 2. Total row can be divided into 2 partitions. Okay, we can include sample HTML page 1, sample HTML page 2. Okay, for this we can arrange a scrolling button to move total page in that frame. Okay, for this, first of all, that is HTML tag. After that, head section. In that head section, we can give title to that document, that is frames. Then after close title 1, title tag. Then after close head part. Then after open body section. In that body section, we can partition the total frame set into, based on total frame set, by using row. That is, row can be partitioned 2 rows. Okay, that is mention the value, that is 50% one frame, comma 50% another frame, by taking the values with the rows. Okay, considering the row percentage. After that, to include those frame into first one, you can keyword, that is frame. After that, space source equal to frame 1 source, that means that location of where it is located the HTML document. For example, it is located in D drive, my web pages. Thereafter, sample 1 page, sample1.html file. We can include that file. After that, another attribute value can be mentioned with space, that is scroll equal to yes. Okay, if you want to create a border, then after you include that it is space with border with the radius as 1. Okay, then after close that frame. After that, another frame is also there, that is frame source equal to another frame, that is also located in D drive, in my web pages. Thereafter, give the total name of that document, sample2.html. After that, we don't want to include the scroller border to that frame, then automatically close. After completion of the total frame set partition, you can close the frame set. Okay, you can close this total frame set. Then after completion of the whole document, you can close the body section. Then after close the HTML part. This is about how we can total document can be partitioned with by using frame set. With the values, rows can be rows or columns, whatever you want to change and arrange those frames in total frame set. Then after give the partition of the total page can be considered with the percentage value, that is 100. That 100 value can be partitioned. How many frames can be fitted to? Then after where it is, where you want to wish to include that frame, that can be given with the value, that is source. After that, giving the page location where it is already saved in our local drives. This is about different frames inclusion. Okay, that topic in HTML, that is very important topic for the examination point of view. Okay, that is forms. In general, like we are viewing many forms, many different forms in HTML. For this, there are different forms are visible in HTML document. They are sign up forms, sign in forms, register forms. Okay, forms using is to gain the data information or whatever it is from the server side, or we input data from the application in like application forms or register forms, whatever it is, we are using the forms concept. Yeah, okay, coming to forms concept, we can create there in a form we visit many type of fields, that is called fields. Forms contains a fields, that those ones represented with name, password, email id, age, gender, select country. These are in a form. These all are called form fields. Okay, these are different fields contains in a form. Okay, if you want to create a form, we use the keyword or tag, that is form. Okay, the syntax to create a form, the syntax to create a form is form space the create a form is form space action. There you mention the URL. Here action means in action takes place two ways. Method equal to post or get. Post or get are about the information, what the information you want to post, or you want to get the information from the source means from the server side, that called as URL is nothing but the address of the web. Okay, where you want to get or post the information from the web address is called form. These are the two fields included in the creation of form. Next one is input type, input tag. If you want to include a different types of fields, you have to represent it with the tag, that is input tag. There you mentioned different types of input field type is equal to any one of the whatever you want to require. That is first one is text. That means you want to include a text field. Okay, after that password means it can be visible in different star marks. Okay, after that there is a radio buttons. If you want to include a radio button means two types of buttons are there. If you want to select, it can be appeared like this. After that radio buttons, after that reset button. This button is used to reset all the content whatever you entered in the form. After that another button is submit button. This button also one of the input type used to submit the whatever the data you entered in the form. Okay, these are the different types of input or field values you want to include in the preparation of the document by using form. Okay, now you can create a sample form to use these all types of tags. Okay. To prepare a web document using forms. Okay. After that, there is a sample registered form or application form. In that application form, there is a fields like name, one of the field name. After that, email ID. There is another one is drop down list, that is location, where you want to mention some values, country values, India or USA, something like that. After that, there is a comment box. There you want to mention a comment box. After that, if you want to include a submit button, okay. Open the notepad or wordpad, whatever you want to create a form. There, in that, first one is HTML tag to create a web document. After that, start with head section. There you mention the name of the document, that is sample form. Title tag, and there you mention the name of the file. Then after, close title tag. After that, close head section. Then after, open the body part. Whatever the content you want to create in the web document, you can all are mentioned in the body section. After that, there is a title, that is application form. This can be aligned in the center part. Okay. That is mentioned in any head title, that is head H3, align in center, align equal to center. After that, mention the name, heading, application form. Then close the H3. After that, you can open a form and mention the action there where you want to post the form information, whatever you enter. Okay. For example, it is application form for any college, chambers.com. Okay. And after that, method equal to, you want to post the data, so mention post keyword. After that, there is a field to create. First one is P, paragraph, align equal to center. There you mention the name. Okay. Then close then after, there is a creative input box, that is input type. Input type equal to text, and it is defined with the length, that is maximum length equal to characters 32. Then after, close the tag. Okay. Next, select here name. There is a drop down list. If you want to drop down list name equal to, that is location, mentioned here in the quotation mark. There, if you want to select only one country, that is mentioned in size is equal to 1. After that, you create a option value. What you want to mention in the drop down list? Option value is equal to, first one is India. If selected this one and appeared the value as India. Okay. After that, close the option, one of the option. Then after, you create another option value. Another option value is equal to USA. If you selected this item in the drop down list, then it automatically appeared as United States of America. Okay, after that, close the tag, that is option. After that, you include another value in the drop down list, that is option value is equal to RSA. The RSA value, if selected, the value presented like Russia. Okay, close the tag, that is option. There it is, the one of the field is completed, these fields. Then after, you include a comment section. There you have to include a tag, that is text area. Text area is the tag and value is equal to comment, some comment. It will not appear in the form. Okay, for this you want to mention a up to limitation, that is comment section limitation is number of rows. Number of rows equal to 5. Allotted the rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, number of columns also mentioned, that is calls is equal to 5. Okay, you want to create a blank box. Okay, after that, close the text area. Okay, then after, you have another one, that is submit button. For this, simply create a P, align in center. For this, value is input type equal to, there is a button, that is submit. After that, submit name, something name is equal to feedback. And value is value of that particular button, whatever the value is something submit. After that, completion of the entire form, you close the tag, that is form. Then after, close the body section, and after that, close the HTML part. This is the example for to creation a simple form, okay, with using different fields. Okay, thank you.